Welcome to the Wall Street Lab podcast, where we interview top financial professionals and deconstruct their practices to give you an insider look into the world of finance.
You are now running a crypto VC. Could you first of all explain maybe what is a crypto VC? What is actually what you're doing? And then how did you stumble upon doing that? Why did you decide to go from founder to investing in the crypto space?
Yeah, so as a crypto VC or an early stage crypto fund, we focus on development teams. So similar to a traditional venture fund, we invest in early developer teams and founding teams that have an idea or like a prototype and want to build something in this space, with, I guess, the difference here that we focus only on crypto and founders that are building something in crypto. There are quite a few things, and I'm sure we'll get to that during the show. There are quite a few things that are very different being a VC or a venture fund in crypto, that are very different from what we would typically consider venture capital, just by the nature of assets being liquid as opposed to illiquid in traditional venture. But generally, the focus that we have is, unlike a hedge fund that only invests in assets, we say we do invest in the people behind the assets. And we do that very, very early on with a very long-term conviction, which is also in line with what VCs would typically do. To your second question, my journey into crypto was, as many in the space, driven by coincidences, I should say, that eventually pushed me down the rabbit hole in 2015-16. Back in 2012, I played around with the Bitcoin white paper, never really understood it, didn't buy any Bitcoin, thought this is only about payments and payment. I didn't feel like that was interesting back then to me. I guess my journey before that was that, as you said, I co-founded a company called Apprupt in the early days of mobile, which was a platform for app developers and later on brands to analyze and monetize all your app properties, basically. And we started that in the early days of mobile. So I was always kind of drawn into technological paradigm shifts, if you will, as mobile was one back then, similar to crypto or Web3 today, and interested in changes and significant changes that technology would do to our lives, basically. So the company, and I'm trying to make a long story short here, so the company that we founded at that time in mobile was acquired by Opera, the browser maker, as you said in the beginning, back in 2014. At Opera, I was aware or got aware of early conversations about crypto and Web3, which was very interesting to me because that was a very different angle than I had previously categorized crypto and put it into my mental bucket of, hey, this is only about payments and speculation. But luckily, through Opera, I had the opportunity to actually look at the space from a different angle. And Opera then later on, I left the company at the end of 2016, and Opera later on went on to, I think it was at the end of 2017, when they launched a fully fledged crypto wallet as part of the core product on every device in the browser. So suddenly you were now able to hold and receive and send and transact with crypto right out of your browser. And that was very eye-opening to me while I was still at the company. And that kind of got me excited about crypto. So when I left in 2016, I had fallen down the rabbit hole. I kind of was tired of mobile and advertising for various reasons, but had discovered crypto and then went into the rabbit hole from there.